Hello, everybody. Hi, Barb. Hello, Mary and Robin. Welcome, welcome. Happy Technique Talk Tuesday. I remember today, so we're good. Hey, Robin. Gabrielle, hello, hello. Welcome. Yes, Robin was saying that the sale, the virtual sale last night was fun. It was fun. We had a good time. And we were excited to give everybody some great deals. So yeah, we're gonna probably do another one later this year. So something to look forward to. But today we are going to talk about the Tacky When Dry gel medium again. So I'm gonna give it a minute to let anybody else that's popping on come on, and then we'll get started. So you can kind of see here, I like to do a sample before, and then I'll show you. So this is one that I did. This is one of my stencils, my designs that, hey Marilyn, will be coming out soon. So that was this star stencil, and again we're talking about the Tacky When Dry gel medium that I applied on here and then let dry. And then I used on this one, this is the Prima, the Art Ingredients, the Finnabair metallic flakes, the copper. These work really nicely because they're big pieces of metallic flake that make it easier to cover a large area. I'm going to show you this one. I didn't want to, but McKenna's here with me tonight, and she's like, just show it.
Hi.
I did a really bad job of stenciling, so.
You did fine.
This is our Michigan stencil, and I messed up in the end. It bent forward, so don't look at that. But this is, again, it's the Tacky When Dry, and this is the Sizzix Effects. I think it's Sizzix Effects. Hello, Barbara. Mary says hello. Do you remember Mary that you met at the store? Yep, she says hello. So that is the gold flakes on our Michigan stencil. So just don't look at that end there because I really screwed it up.
You did fine.
But that's what it looks like. So these are a couple of samples. Now remember, if you joined us, hey Renee. Say hello to Renee.
Hi,
McKenna.
Renee.
McKenna's here with me today. Last time we did talk about that Tacky When Dry. And you have to stencil this on through your stencil as smooth as you can using your palette knife or one of the rubber spatulas or an old credit card or gift card or whatever you're using. Just stencil it through, and you have to let it completely dry. So you can see, and this one, I used one of my stencil designs, and you can see the Uncharted Mariner distress ink because clearly I didn't clean my stencil very well. So this one is dry, but these are the two that I've already done here. So we'll give you one more look at those. This is copper, this is gold, and I thought for this one, this is the Harlequin, and I stenciled it to look sort of distressed and not complete. So we'll use the Sizzix Effects in silver. So Renee says hello. So these are the silver flakes, and I believe we do have these in the store, don't we, Renee? These are the Sizzix flakes. So you can see what they look like here. They're very light, so be careful because if you sneeze, they're gonna go everywhere. So I just kind of like to spread them out. And then you can see this is like, it's stuffed, it really stuffs in there. So when you pull it out, it's probably gonna be too big to fit back in the container. All right, so we'll get these pieces and we'll put those down. This is messy, so be prepared for a mess. And like I said, don't sneeze or breathe hard or have anybody walk by fast. because it will go flying. All right. Now you can, if you're as messy clearly as I am here, you can, after you pat this down, you can kind of recycle some of this, some of these, oops, whoa, not flying, some of these flakes here and use them again, ones that don't stick. All right, so I've covered all of the medium, all of the tacky one dry, and I'm kind of patting it down so that you get good contact. You can see just from patting it down and the paper moving, it's blowing all this. Micaiah's gonna have silver flakes all over her tablet in a minute. All right. So, and they're very staticky, as you can see, sticking to my thumb here. Okay, so after you pat it down like this, I usually just give it a rub here like this, just to get these large pieces off that I'll put back into the container. Because then you'll take this over the garbage can and I'll show you that. Well, I won't show you my garbage can, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So we'll save some of these back into the container. Hey, Susan. Glad you could make it. All right, so I'm going to try to save some of these and put them back into the jar here. I did clean my mat off pretty good, so hopefully it'll just be flakes and not all kinds of other junk. All right, so then what you'll do is you can take one of these stippling, I think they're called stippling brushes for stenciling, because they're a little stiffer, you can see, or you can use some of this foam that's very open. It's like an open, I don't know, sponge. It is made for, it's made by a company that's been out of stock for a really long time. I just have this tiny little piece, but this brush works really nicely too, or any stiff brush, and you're just gonna rub it like this. Okay, I'm gonna do it over my garbage can though, because, oh boy, this is a mess. Hey Gabrielle, yeah, it does scatter a lot, so you really have to, that's a good idea. Like she's saying, to use a big box so you can kind of contain it. Good idea. I am not that prepared, nor that neat. Okay, so give me just a second here. So I'm just taking the brush and just brushing over the whole sheet. I'll kind of show you once I have most of this off here. So I'm just brushing like this over the whole piece of paper, and you can see that it's just rubbing off the flakes where there is no sticky or tacky when dry medium. Is it getting all over your stuff, McKenna?
No.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get the vacuum out later. Okay. So besides all this mess, this is what we end up with. So this is the silver, and that was put through a Harlequin stencil, and you can see it's really fairly easy. You just have to do your stenciling and let it dry, and then put on your flakes. So this is the silver, this is the copper. This copper one is the Prima. The silver and the gold that I used here are Sizzix. There's a bunch of different companies that make these. We carry, for sure, the Sizzix we have in the store. We did have some of the Prima. There still might be some left. We also had some of the, Renee, do you remember, was it Cosmic Flakes? Did we have any of those that were the combination of the different colors? So this is one way that you can use these flakes. Marilyn's saying that she was wondering how you use these flakes. And this is the Crafter's Workshop Tacky When Dry. This is our second way to use this medium. So there's a lot of different things you can do with it. They also make Prima makes a gilding glue that goes on, and when you let it dry, it's still tacky. So there are things made specifically for using these flakes. So there are a couple of different companies that, I'm sorry, I've got flakes everywhere, that make the flakes, the metallic flakes, for the gilding. And you can see the different colors. They had all different colors. We did have some combinations that had, it was the brand that makes the cosmic shimmer and the fluffy stuff, I think. Oh, I have that right here. That is the company that does this, whoever that is. Which, of course, I can't read because it's very tiny. Creative Expressions. Creative Expressions. Yay. Okay, so this is a great background for a card, or actually you could use this and then just put a sentiment on it, and that would be really pretty too, on a tag, on a home decor piece. So just another way that you can use the Tacky When Dry medium that we just started carrying in the store. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions that I can answer? Give it a minute. Don't forget, we have our all-for-one Lawn Fawn card making event going on Saturday. We still have, I think, 4 seats left in the event. So if you wanted to join us for that, it's going to be a fun rainbow bright day. That's Saturday, and on Sunday we have our mixed media art journal club. So if anybody wants to pop in and see what we do there, come in and take a peek on Sunday and see what we've got going on. We're going to be using jelly plates. Yep. And don't forget, Scrappy Chat is this Saturday at 9:30. We have a very exciting new Michigan product to show you, brand spanking new, that some of you are going to love. So make sure you join us at 9:30 right here on this YouTube channel for Scrappy Chat and see what we've got going on in the store coming up. I think we might even have an exciting guest instructor announcement coming up. All right, so thank you everybody for joining me. If you joined late and want to catch the beginning, of course you can catch the replay. We will post a link on our Facebook page as well, so it's easy to find. And I don't see any questions, so I'm going to say goodnight, and I'm going to try to clean up some of these flakes that are flying around here. My hair is going to look even more gray because it's got silver gilding flakes in it. All right, everybody, thanks again for joining us. If we don't talk to you this weekend for Scrappy Chat or one of our events, we'll be back on Tuesday for another episode of the Dramatic Technique Talk Tuesday. Thanks, everybody.